Hello and welcome to another episode of the Impact Retro podcast. Today is August the 19th, and I've got a face with me that you guys probably haven't seen before on this website and this channel, but he's very prominent on his own, very prominent around the world of Impact, because his name is Mr. Impact. It's Craig. I just called you your real name. Sorry.
Hello. Yeah. Oh, keep kayfabe. Oh, no.
Kayfabe, sorry.
It's cool.
Mr. Impact. It's obviously one of the people we want. Go on.
That's what I was just gonna say. Like, it's the first time I'm really showing my face to everyone else. Usually like to keep it low key, but yeah.
Yeah. No, that's fair. That's fair. Obviously with like Impact being Craig, Mr. Impact's thing, we had to get him onto the Retro podcast because he was probably the same as me about that time, about 2005, 2006, getting into Impact Wrestling and that sort of stuff. And the names we see now that dominate the world started here. Before we do get into the show, obviously, we do need to get admin out the way first. First, go over to impactplus.tv and subscribe to their subscription service. It is wonderful. It is fantastic. And I say this every single time. When you have like the WWE Network, when there's a Raw, it takes a month for the Raw to go on. It takes a month for the SmackDown to go on. It takes a week for NXT to go on. Impact is the next day. You get Impact on the Tuesday. It is on the Impact service on the Wednesday. Speed. I love that. Also, we are obviously brought to you by We Love Sport, the fantastic app for finding the nearest bars and restaurants and bars and pubs to watch professional wrestling in, to watch football, cricket, anything like that, any sport. Download the app on Google and Apple Play Store, and I'm pretty sure you get a free pint or something like that when you download the app. Most of those sort of things you do. Follow them on Twitter, We Love Sport UK, and go over to the website, welovesport.co. It is real, I promise. It's not going to rickroll you. Finally, please go over and check out 1310 Apparel on Twitter. It's just 1310 Apparel. And then check out their website, 1310apparel.bigcartel.com. That's 13 as the word, 10 as the number, apparel.bigcartel.com. Use the code TWM25 to get yourself a 25% discount on some wonderful wrestling merchandise. I'm currently wearing the tracksuit bottoms, but I'm not going to stand up. They're very comfy. They're very nice. They've got shorts, they've got jackets, T-shirts, everything that you may want for your wrestling merchandise needs. But we'll jump into August 19th Impact, and the opening match is Samoa Joe versus Jarrell Clark. Right, I need to ask you this. Being an Impact guy, do you know much about Jarrell Clark?
No.
No one seems to.
I've watched that episode and I still don't know who he is. No clue.
I'm the same. I have.
Honestly.
We're all the same. Me, Joe, McIver, who else has done this with me? Reese, like so many people just have no idea who he is. Like, in this match, he's just foil because Samoa Joe does pick up the win with the Coquina clutch. After the match, Christopher Daniels comes down and attacks Joe from behind with the belt. And then AJ Styles comes down and attacks both Daniels and Joe, possibly setting up a triple threat match. But I don't understand why, because Joe won the Super X Cup, which means he should get a one-on-one chance. I don't know.
It's interesting. I mean, Joe did win the Super X Cup. Daniels, current X Division champion, so doesn't make that much sense. But we know whatever match those three are involved in is going to be quality. So
yeah, we all know the matches that these guys have together. We roll into another tournament, but this tournament is the Candido Cup. So it is a memorial tournament to Chris Candido, who did pass away in April 2005 from, I believe it was like something to do with his heart, like a pulmonary anemia or not. I mean, I don't know what the word is.
Yeah.
And it basically, this tournament really confuses me because the teams aren't actual tag teams. They're mixed, so it's like mix of storylines. But what it is I googled it and looked into it because I'm a journalist. It is an experienced wrestler and a younger talent coming together as a team and go for the tournament. It's pretty cool. It was meant to be annual.
I like that type of thing.
Yeah, it's a really good idea. It was meant to be annual, but they did one. They did one, and that was it. But the first match we do get, is Chris Sabin, obviously the younger talent, teaming with Shocker, something I'd never see in my entire life, going up against Simon Diamond. No, it's not. Yeah, it's Simon Diamond and Mikey Batts. See, Simon Diamond is the experienced one. Mikey Batts is the younger wrestler. As you probably would expect, Sabin and Shocker do pick up the win because Simon Diamond, yeah, he was pretty prominent on Impact TV at this time. He wasn't very good. Just there.
No. being honest.
Yeah, just being honest.
Yeah. No, he wasn't.
He was just there. He was just sort of diamonds in the rough. That was it. It's just there.
Yeah.
He does shove Mikey back to the floor.
Really.
Oh, yeah, he shoves Mikey back to the floor afterwards. Yeah, that Sabin and Shocker go on through. We get a singles match between Rhino and Sonny Siaki. Obviously, Siaki accompanied by his tag team partner, Gran Apollo. I don't think there's any surprise at this point as well. Rhino winning.
He no more contender, so
yeah, he was just there.
I guess it was simple enough.
Yeah, more or less. We get another round one match in the we get another round one match in the Candido Cup. Ron Killings and Sonjay Dutt versus BG James and Cassidy Riley. Obviously, this is, like I say, it somewhat keeps storylines going through. So obviously we had Sabin and Simon Diamond kind of, and then you've got BG James and Ron Killings, obviously trying to get James to join Free Love Crew, but he wasn't doing blah blah blah. Killings and Dutt do pick up the win, which is pretty cool to see because Sonjay Dutt at this point was like shooting for he was on his way up.
Yeah.
And it was it was pretty cool to see. We had a technical issue there. You froze.
Oh, back now?
You're good. You're back now.
Yeah,
Go on, what okay.
Yeah, it's the Candido Cup. I did like the premise of it, especially with Truth and BG James being on opposite teams, and obviously how it went down with James turning on his partner.
Yeah. It was very, very interesting. And
okay.
We get main event, something I haven't seen since I've been doing this, and that is the tag team titles actually being defended. They haven't been defended the entire time I've been doing this. But the Naturals, obviously accompanied by Jimmy Hart, defend against two members of Team Canada, Eric Young and A1. The Naturals do pick up the win by disqualification. So the Naturals hit their finisher, and then Bobby Roode gets involved. He comes down, attacks, blah, blah, blah. Pete Williams comes down and joins in to continue the 4-on-2 beatdown. America's Most Wanted come down to help out. The Naturals aren't very happy about them helping out. Bit of a scrap between the two teams. Jimmy Hart in the middle trying to be the mediator, saying don't fight. But this was happening. This has been happening and sort of set up since Sacrifice, obviously, which was the previous pay-per-view. They were setting it up, and it just starting to explode.
Yeah. It can't get much better than the Naturals, Team Canada and AMW.
Yeah.
Obviously, the best teams in Impact, and see them all in the ring. Not A1 is the only one I'm familiar on. I also know a lot of him, seen him in old Impact pay-per-views. But A1,
he seems to be the forgotten man of Team Canada. Don't know. He's just sort of there.
Sure.
But so that's a show. That's like a really quick 5-match show, like Impact were doing at this time. Big focus on the Candido Cup. I don't think, you might be able to fill me on this one. Does the winner of the Candido Cup get a tag title shot or something like that? Or
I believe they did. The winners of the cup did end up in the tag title match at Unbreakable.
Okay, cool. All right, well, it'll be interesting to see who meets. I assume the Naturals at that point. But yeah, that is this done. Well, this episode is done, of course.
Yeah.
I'm waffling on now. Follow us on all social medias at TWM Wrestlers, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Follow us on Twitch at TWM Wrestle. We've been doing a bit more stuff on Twitch recently. We had a games night. We'll be doing that more regularly. And some Cards Against Humanity and messing around and that sort of stuff. Subscribe to this YouTube channel at The Wrestling Movement. You can follow our sponsors, We Love Sport at We Love Sport UK and at 1310 Apparel. 1310 Apparel on Twitter. Don't forget to use the code on 1310 Apparel's website for TWM25 for 25% off. You can follow me on Twitter at George_Jill_, and you can follow Mr. Impact on Twitter
at MrImpact_blog.
There you go. Nice, and that was smooth. That was a nice transition. Until next time, guys, have a good one. Enjoy Impact. We'll see you later. Bye. All right.